When you own a home, there's always going to be an expense involved throughout the year with a home. And that's no matter which home you buy, there's no such thing as no maintenance required. That might be a reason why renting is a better option for you. What's going on, guys? This is Sheraz with Suits Realty. I'm back with another video. Everybody's telling you always why buying is always better than renting. Well, let me give you 3 reasons on why renting might be a better option for you. Number 1, you just don't have the funds. When you're purchasing a house, typically you need 5% or more of the down payment, and you also need closing costs, which can range from 3% or more of the purchase price. So for example, if you're buying a $500,000 house, 5% down is $25,000, and let's say your closing cost of 5% as well, that's another $25,000. So you're looking at a grand total of $50,000 to purchase a property. On the other hand, if you're renting, typically you'll just need a first month's rent and a security deposit. So if you're renting a $2,500 apartment, you need $5,000 in total to move. So that's 10 times less. So funds, that might be a reason why renting is a better option for you, just because you don't have that large lump sum available to purchase at the moment. Number 2, home maintenance. Just like owning a car, you have to do a routine oil change, tires, brakes, everything needs to be checked. There's no difference with a home. When you own a home, it needs a routine checkup. That's for the plumbing, electrical, roof, heating, cooling. There's always going to be an expense involved throughout the year with a home. And that's no matter which home you buy, there's no such thing as no maintenance required. So all homes need upkeeping and they need the maintenance. So if that headache, you don't want to deal with it, then renting is better, because as a tenant, you're able to offset all of that by paying rent and leaving that on to the landlord. So if in the middle of the night your window starts to leak water because it's a heavy storm outside, you don't have to stress about it. You make a phone call, your landlord has to come and fix it. Now the same goes if you did buy a multifamily property and you had tenants, then you become the landlord. So as a home ownership on multifamily, remember, as a tenant, you call the landlord, and owning a property, if it's multifamily or you're renting to tenants, you become the landlord. Number 3, lifestyle. You might be in the phase of your life where you're traveling most of the time. You're not in one location. And purchasing a home is going in one way or another bound you to that location. And buying and selling is not an easy process. It's not a quick process. So what better might be for you is to rent. By renting gives you the flexibility of a 12-month lease, 6-month lease, and all you have to do is complete your lease and you can actually find another place and move there if you'd like. If you're traveling a lot, renting is a better option for you. This also goes back to maintenance. If your lifestyle requires you to travel, but you do have a home and you've rented it and you have tenants, even if you're away, if something happens to the property, you're going to get that phone call and you need to figure out how to fix the issue. On the other hand, if you're a tenant, typically if you have some cameras set up at home, your doors are locked, if there's an emergency, you make the phone call to your landlord and your landlord handles it. Now, if these don't concern you, the reasons that I've listed, and you say, hey, you know what, I'm still looking to purchase, check out my video, click the link, the house hacking video, and it can actually guide you on how to start off with a starter home and work your way to a dream home. So check that video out. Make sure you like, share, and you subscribe to this channel. And I'll see you guys on the next one.